What am I picking here? Camille?
Camille. Yeah. I want to see what you know about Camille. So show me the things that you know.
Watch and learn, brother. Watch and learn. Let me show you the technician over here.
Okay. So show me all the little quirks and tricks that you know about Camille.
Okay. Okay. E flash don't count? Nah. I know my tricks. Watch this. Take a seat. Take a seat.
All right.
You ready?
Go for it.
All right. Let me get this real quick. Boom, bada bang. Fast forward. Wait, why am I fast forward when you just get a minion?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, watch this. No. You know what I was gonna do. You know what I was gonna do.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Okay, nice. That's a good one to know.
Yeah.
What else you got?
All right. Watch this. So if you E, you
Yep.
can see where he is.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Now watch this. Boom. You know what I'm saying? The classic EWQ. You know.
Okay. What else you got?
Is there more? How many more?
There's a lot more.
Let me cancel the minion real quick. There's a lot more.
Yeah.
That.
Okay, that's good. Good. Cancel the Q with your R. Good. What else do you know?
So basically, cancel anything with your Q.
Okay.
What else is there?
What does your ult do when there's many people?
It spreads them away.
Okay. Good. Okay, now let me show you a couple things. And they might be niche, but they're super useful to know at the higher levels.
Okay.
Okay.
I know the technicians, you know.
You don't know the tech. I'll show you the tech.
All right, what is it? Go. Screen share.
I'm just loading in.
But like my shit was good.
Yeah, you got basics down, which is good.
Basics.
Yeah, this was basics.
Winning means being better. Reckless. Looks like I missed a spot.
Hey, already I'm gonna show you something.
Okay, wait, hold on. You're not sharing.
It should be now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
You
looking.
got it?
Yeah, go.
Okay. So, one thing that's important to know on Camille is as you get more haste, this becomes increasingly important. So, your Q2 cooldown is hidden inside your actual Q cooldown. So, it says that there's a 6-second cooldown on this ability, but this actually starts the second you use your Q1. So, you can reduce the amount of time with which you can get 2 Qs in succession by holding on to your Q2 until the end of its duration. Does that make sense?
Isn't that just like any other ability that
No,
starts a
that's
cooldown?
That's not every ability, because for example,
But
Garen's,
like
he doesn't do that.
outside of Camille, like most champions, they start the cooldown when you press the ability already.
Okay, but that's
Like
important to
Riven
know.
Q, like Riven Q.
Yeah. Okay, so that like Riven Q, exactly. But that's a lot of people don't know that. So if I Q2 right away here, it'll be 4 seconds.
Okay.
But then if I hold on to it all the way until the end, it'll be 3. And then the more haste you get, the more this is important, because then you can get, like, you can
Basically,
prep.
Q is up always, yeah.
So you can, like, prep versus a minion. Like, once I get a lot of haste, this becomes really OP. Because, especially in late game, the way that you want to approach fights is you want to get a Q2 prep on, like, a plant or an enemy or something, and then use your Q2 right away on it on
How many?
the target that
How
you're
many
trapping.
items? How many items though?
Like 2 items or 3 items, you're getting haste, right? Because at 2 items you have Hydra, Triforce, and then at 3 you have like Death Dance or Shojin. At Shojin, this is really OP.
Okay.
Hold on, let me add some gold. So let's do Triforce, Shojin. And then one thing to know also is that you can Hydra in the middle of your W. So you know how you can't auto in the middle of your W? You can Hydra, so that's extra damage. That's
Okay.
one thing.
Okay.
The other thing is, so say this is the enemy ADC,
That I
and
did
this is
not
the
know.
front line. Yeah. So this is the enemy ADC. This is the front line. I want to prep my Q1 as long as possible. And then just like that, my Q1 is up again as soon as I use my Q2. Does that make sense?
So wait, did you Q3 before you ulted?
Yeah, I Q2'd, ulted, and then Q1'd again because I
Okay.
waited the full duration.
Yeah. Okay, that's the combo.
Okay. So now, another thing to go over is that the most common thing to do on Camille with your EE flash when you do run flash is you go like this.
Oh, there was one thing that I knew. There was one thing I knew. I actually knew that one.
What?
There's one where it's like you can E onto the wall, flash, and then do the E.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I want to show you, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I
really
remember
important
that.
to practice a lot because like that's just the base form of that combo.
Yeah.
But the final form is that you put your W in there too.
Yes.
Okay? So let's say there's the best place to show this is probably here. Let me turn off minion spawn. Okay, so there's an enemy here and an enemy here.
You can do it on the other side of the wall. I remember.
Yeah, so like instead of having to go like this and it's kind of hard to hit the guy behind.
Yeah.
Instead, what you can do is so the timer is that you want to flash after Camille grabbed onto the wall. So when Camille grabs onto the wall, she does like a little animation like that with her legs.
Yeah. You can just flash
And
right now, right?
that's what you want to do it. And then also it's good because it cuts. So when you go like this and you're in the air, the enemies have a window to react.
Yeah, this one hits them instantly.
Yeah. So this one you go like this. Like that.
Yeah, but what about the one where it's like the E first, and then before you Q2, you E2, you flash?
Oh, yeah. So that one you just... Like, are you talking about this one?
You hang it on the other side of the wall.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Okay,
no.
wait.
You E and then you flash.
Like this.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, so that's the one I'm showing you right now.
No, but wait. There was one where it's like you can legit hang on. Wait, could you E on the wall and then flash up real quick? I just want to see something real quick. Or am I tweaking? No. Hang on the wall. Hang on the wall with E and then like flash up. Don't let it go of the E. You know what I mean or no? Yeah, like
No, you can't do that.
You can't do
No,
that.
you can't do that. No, you can't do that. The only thing you can do is you can flash before Camille starts grappling
So you
onto
need to
the wall.
You need to flash as soon as you E2.
Yeah. So you can also like, how can I show you this? So say there's an enemy here, and you want to prep your Q2. So what you can do is E.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's good.
So you flash to get the Q1,
Okay.
and then you combo it with your W, R, Q2.
Okay. Copy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then again, like if you want to get to this guy easier, flash away.
Okay.
And then the final form of it is you execute it with your ult.
Okay.
So that one's a bit harder because you're throwing out your W this way while doing all that fancy shit. Like that.
Okay. That's basic. That's light.
It's not. It's not.
It's light.
I'll give you 10 tries, you're not gonna do it.
Okay.
So you're talking about, I think what you were talking about is what Bin did at Worlds versus Faker.
I don't have flash. I can't even do it. What have been doing against Faker?
So Faker was like here, and then Bin did this, and then flashed, and then E'd forward with his W.
No, I didn't see that. No. Wait,
Yeah.
do it again. Do it again.
That.
He just did it so you just can't react to it, right?
No, he just did it to cover way more speed.
Let me see. Do it again.
NemoThex just resubscribed for 6 months.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So okay. Okay.
I'll give you 10 tries.
That's
Do
like.
it in 10 tries. Okay, do it in 10
I don't
tries.
have flash.
Then take flash. Restart the thing.
I did it on my first try. I don't need 10.
Okay, first try. Let's go.
Say no more. Watch.
And then you also have to add layers to the combo. So for example, if you're going to W, you have to use your Hydra. And then you Hydra to cancel your Q1, and you ult to cancel your Q2. So there's a lot of layering. To get the most damage out of Camille, it's like you have to execute perfectly.
So you want me to Q? You want to Q1 the minion? So you want me E,
Yeah.
Q1?
Just show me a bunch of what you just did. And then there's another thing that I want to show you. So spawn a flower. Like spawn the flowers.
You are in my way.
And then land on one.
What'd you say?
The work leads.
Spawn the flowers, the blast cones.
Where do I do that?
There's like a button for it. But this is important to know.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Is there spawn a flower? Where
Go down again. Spawn jungle plants, that one.
30 seconds until minions
Okay.
spawn.
Okay. Now go on top of a jungle plant.
I don't play the game. I make the rules.
Okay, there, that one. Now before you hit it, like as you channel your auto, E toward a wall. Okay, but do it in a way where it's like teleporting you to the opposite side. Okay, good. So this is important to know because sometimes you're on a blast cone and you have an enemy on you as well.
Yeah.
And they're gonna try to go the same place that you go. But you can instead launch them off the blast cone and buffer the E. And then you just draw yourself
That's
back.
slick. That's slick. I like that one. I like that one. That one I like a lot.
Okay. And that one is like, it has niche uses. Like, you're probably going to do it every, like, 30 games, max. But when it works, it's really clutch.
So right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Running will make no difference.
Nope.
Let me cook. Let me cook.
I'm watching. Nope.
I'm coming to get you.
Stop backseating. Let me cook.
I didn't say anything.
The difference between success and failure is
Nope.
adaptation.
But I just did it in range, no?
You didn't.
Patience
That's not the
is
combo.
a virtue. It is the virtue.
Nope.
Hold on, I know the combo. Hold on, I know. Okay, watch this. This is it. This is it. You watching? Are you
Yeah.
watching? You're not watching.
I'm watching.
No.
I'm watching, I'm
Like,
watching.
watch and learn real quick. Hold up.
I'm watching.
How do I get my mana?
That one. Third.
Your limitations will be your downfall.
Nope.
You will
Okay,
be
wait.
where I want you to
That's
be.
4 tries. You got 6 more.
Only cowards run.
Nope. 5.
Buffer flash at the end of E.
6.
What? Why is this?
A lady never dirties her hands.
Boom.
7.
That was
No,
it.
no, that was not it.
I bargained my
What do you mean?
soul for the
That was not
promise
it.
of
Because you're
Piltover.
you're flashing at the end of your E. You're not supposed to flash at the end of your E. You're supposed to flash to get yourself over the wall and then E out off the wall.
Oh.
8. 9.
That was
Okay.
8. That was 8. You just skipped. That was 8.
No, you did 2. You did 2 there.
Elegance never goes out.
9.
What? Allah.
Okay, so again, I'm gonna give you the cue. Okay? So you wanna wait. Can you listen and stop monkeying around? Listen! Khanzir.
Bro, hold on.
Stop.
Wait, I need to first get this down real quick. Wait.
Why? If I tell you how to do it, you'll do it.
Okay, go.
Okay, so you wait until Camille is doing the thing with her legs that I showed you when she grapples onto the wall, and then you flash and E right away.
Like this?
No.
Be where I
No,
want
because you gotta
to
wait.
be.
Wait. Say
Okay.
it again. Say it again.
I want you to look at what Camille does when you just E onto the wall.
Only cowards run.
You see that with her legs right there?
Like this?
That. Yeah, so when she does that, that's when you flash and then E right away.
It's like that.
But then you have to, yes, but you have to be faster.
Second
That.
guess yourself.
Okay,
You'll
better.
still
Now
be
do it
wrong.
on the opposite side.
The trick is
Good.
clever and quick.
Okay, now full channel the E.
Winning
See, now you're
means
fucked it
being
up.
better.
No.
I'm coming
Yeah.
to get you.
Okay, good.
That was good.
Now, okay, good. Now you have to layer your W with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Running will make no difference.
Nope.
Oh, you want me to do W? Okay, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, your W external range has to learn. Has to land. Nope.
Diablo, coño. Hold on, wait. Ay,
Life hasn't
Shabby.
changed you, then you have failed.
Look. This must be. Watch. Okay. Look. This one is. Ready?
Yeah.
I am out of patience.
Ah.
Good.
Ah.
Okay. Now layer it again
With the rag.
not with the rev, but with the ult to mask your Q2 ability. Nope.
Why is it not going, bro?
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah. It was a bit slow, but it was good.
Did you really think? Adapt or stay here.
Okay, good.
The test of good manners
Better.
is patience. Where are you going? You will
Okay,
be
now
right
practice the E flash E.
You saw that?
now.
Yeah. Good. Now practice the E flash E.
With your actions.
The E flash E. What do you mean?
Yeah, the same thing we're doing, practice it, so that, okay, for example, you're going above the wall, here to the right, so put a dummy on the left, or on the right. Up.
Where? Like this?
Up to the left. Okay, good.
Sometimes
Now,
ambitions
so,
must
for
be
example,
restrained.
E over,
You lack strategic
and put a dummy
foresight.
under... Okay, like, clear out the dummies. This is kind of hard to explain. Okay, put a dummy right under that wall. The top one.
This one?
No, to the left a bit more. To the left. Okay, good.
Here.
Yeah, there. Now put another dummy under it.
This.
Yes.
Oh, this
Okay,
thing?
now.
And I have a
So now you E, flash to the side. No.
Like that?
So
you
you
want
E,
me? Oh, you want to do
you E,
oh, that's-
flash to
that's
the
easy,
side
that's
of the
easy,
wall.
run.
Okay, do it.
Like that.
Yeah, but then you land it on the second dummy.
Really think you could run?
So try that. Nope.
Running will make no difference.
Nope.
Where are you
You gotta be
going?
fast with your hands.
That's easy. What are you talking about? Hold up.
Well, why are you fucking it up then? If it's easy?
But I'll do it on this try. Watch. Want to bet? $100.
Yeah. $100. Let's go. Thank you.
It's hot on the
$100.
bet. It's hot on the bet.
It's haram that you just gave me $100. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
betting. It's hot on the bet. That was just a joke.
You already bet.
No, I didn't say deal.
No, you already bet. Okay, it's not that hard. Wait for Camille to do the thing with her legs, and then flick.
So so it doesn't work unless I like see the. So I,
Yeah, like when you see her do the thing.
but I did. Look.
Yeah, but you're not flicking fast enough, so you need to be fast with your hands, so that you're. Yeah, like that.
Only cowards
Ah.
There you go. There you go. There
Nice
you go.
shit.
Okay.
like I missed this spot.
Okay. Now practice landing the outside range of your W.
Huh?
Practice landing the outside range of your W with your E.
It's the verse
You saw
That's
that
good.
first try.
There you go. That's good.
You are the survival of
That's not
Piltover.
good.
You will be where I want you to be.
Like-
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
Second guess yourself.
Not good.
but it's easy. That's easy. That's the easiest one.
It's not easy because people are moving at the same time. Like this is a target dummy.
That's what I'm trying to say. If I see with the way they move calculation, I fuck them up.
Right.
Where are you going?
Okay, do you like Camille or no? Do you like playing this champ?
She. I like the YouTube. I just hate the early game of her. The early game of her is cancer.
Her early game kind of sucks, but she's not a champ that really needs 10 CS per minute, so you're fine sacking. Because once she's on Triforce, she beats like 80% of champs.
I know, but the early game is what's cancer. Like that's why you go D shield second one. I'm gonna go with this game then.
Well, like into GP, you're going D Shield second win on almost every champ. Like even Riven, you're gonna go D Shield second win, no?
You wanna go bone plate into Riven? Bone plate exhaust.
No, I'm saying on Riven
Oh
versus GP, you're still going D Shield second win.
no, you go the sorcery thing. You always go this one rune.
Really?
I'm pretty sure you only go this one thing, the speeding one, the Nimbus. You use Ignite and you play super aggressive early level 1. That's what Viper does, I'm pretty sure. You just wanna fight level 1, just sack your HP. Then look for a dive
Okay.
level 3.
Okay. Do you want to do a game of Riven? Because I'd rather coach your Riven than your Camille. Like you should put in reps on
My
Camille on your
Riven
own
is
time.
nice. You can't coach me on Riven.
I can because your macro is really bad.
Okay, but okay, what did I do last game that was bad on my Riven? You saw my last game. Wait, were you watching?
I wasn't really watching because it was like.
I bet I'm gonna play Riven. If they pick Renekton, we FF, but I'm gonna ban Renekton. What's another counters of Riven? Oh my god, look at my win rate. Fucking hell.
What happened?
My win rate is shit.
Griffey, thanks for the $100. He says 100 for the bet since Humzh's a greedy bastard. You gonna make your viewers pay the bet that you lost, Khanzir?
I can't bet.
Send me 100 so I can refund that guy.
No.
What do you mean I can't bet? You did bet.
That's the old me. That's the got everything. I got everything. I cannot complain. I don't even know how much I made. I forgot. It's a lot. I can't, bro. Yo, Griffey, thanks for the $100. Go.